Christ, that's the beginning of the performance. That was like, boom, Katy Perry's in the house. Honestly, I think her voice has got better. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm a vocal coach with over 18 years of experience in teaching people like yourself how to sing. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Katy Perry with like a whole bunch of songs. I'll put the original video down in the description below. Let's see what she's up to with her vocal technique. Have we even looked at Katy on this channel? She's an incredible singer.
You better choose carefully. I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy, your enemy, your enemy. So you wanna play with my day? You should know. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming like a dark horse, waiting for a perfect storm. There's no going back.
Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, that's the beginning of the performance. That was like, boom, Katy Perry's in the house. She's an amazing singer. I really, really do. She's an absolutely fucking amazing singer. Let's watch that. Jesus, look at her. She's like, I can't even do that back bend.
You were gonna come to me, but you better choose carefully. I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me your Aphrodite.
Holy shit. So when she's got this, I knew you are, da, 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 everything. So it's on the E4, E flat 4, da, 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 da. So it's right in that lovely chest voice sweet spot. She's got chest voice with a little bit of breath coming in. Da, 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 da. And that's going to allow you, when you take the volume right low, get close to the microphone to add in a little bit of that, da, 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 a little bit of that slack vocal cord to add in a bit of the effect.
And everything. Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy, your enemy, your enemy.
Honestly, I think her voice has got better. I think her voice has actually gotten better with time. This is incredible. She sounds so, I don't want to say grown up, because she was grown up for a long time, but she just sounds so, like this, the tone is so full. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let me know in the comments if she's like started with a new singing teacher, a new like singing regime or something like that. This sounds incredible. So we've got to make me your Aphrodite. So we're going from this falsetto down in the chest voice. Make me your Aphrodite. And that flip is actually what naturally happens in our voices, where we go from the chest voice up into the head voice. And that flip, we can utilize that, make me your Aphrodite. And it's important that we flip back down into the chest voice rather than go, make me your Aphrodite, which a lot of people really struggle with actually. But if you're interested in learning more about your passaggio and how you can actually change out of your head voice and back into your chest voice, check out the link in the description below, because my Vocal Academy, which is my online singing school, actually has a lesson exactly about this.
Your enemy, your enemy.
Okay, so she's up on the A flat 4, and why is that even important? Because this sits right in the sweet spot of the female chest voice. So you want to play with magic. It's this really lovely, like fuller vocal fold sounds. We've got this thick vocal fold action, no breath coming in through the vocal folds. It's got microphone really close to the mouth, so you can actually keep the volume quite low. lot of the time in these pop songs, actually they're recorded, so there's lots of different layers of vocals. So what you're thinking you're hearing as being the main melody, she actually just did that. So like a dark horse. So she did the little like a dark horse, and that little short, sharp, high breath is going to help to bring the vocal folds together and stay in that thicker vocal fold quality. Let's just look at what she did.
Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming like a dark horse.
Yeah, 'cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. It didn't ruin the vocal line. It didn't actually make any difference that she didn't sing it, but it's given her time to not only breathe, but also to keep the larynx higher for that sound.
Waiting for a perfect You're so hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel? Your touch magnetizing. Feels like I am floating. Needs my body glowing. They say, be afraid. You're not like the others. Futuristic lover. Different DNA. They don't understand you. You're from a whole nother world. A different dimension.
So this is something that we do know that she goes, oh no, the world, that oh no, the world. And she's, again, flipping from that falsetto back into that chest voice. So you go, I know. Again, up on that A flat 4, so the A flat above middle C, and that's just really da, a little bit of that cry going in there is what's making it sound like a little bit more strained. Almost, I know, hypnotize me, and we just make the throat a little bit smaller to kind of make it sound even more anguished, if you could say that. So good. Let's just go back on that.
Needs my body glowing. They say, be afraid. You're not like the others. Futuristic lover. Different DNA. They don't understand you. You're from a
Yeah, you go, they don't on different. You can see these really open vowels that she's using. And when we are in this chest voice quality, we want to, it's easier for us if we stay on these like more open vowels. E or oo are the closed ones, but e and ah are the open vowels. So I'm getting like all muddled up with my vowels today.
I am floating. Needs my body glowing. They say, be afraid. You're not like the others. Futuristic lover. Different DNA.
That's so hard to sing with what she's doing. Like you have no, you have no stability in your like legs coming up from the ground, which is usually what we like, or gravity actually, which is what we like to use in order to support the sound with those lower muscles, and especially the pelvic floor. So you can see that the harness is coming here from the bottom of, like, from her trousers, or her, like, the bottom of her suit that she's wearing, or whatever it is. So this is physically very, very, very demanding that she's using. So that, what she's doing, this is a real challenge. This is a workout.
There's futuristic lover. Different DNA. They don't understand you. You're from a whole nother world. A different dimension. You open my eyes, and I'm ready to go. Let me into the light. Kiss me. You fill me with your love and fill me with your poison. Take me. Wanna be a victim, ready for abduction. You're an alien. Your touch of fire. This supernatural. Extraterrestrial. VMAs.
Holy shit.
Supernatural.
Supernatural. She's up on the C sharp for da 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 da, C sharp 5. So this is very much at the sort of like the upper register. And we know that Katy Perry can go way higher and way louder. That's not a problem there, yeah. But it is at the upper register of that sort of chest voice entering into the belt range. We're wanting to use twang extraterrestrial in order to get higher, as well as a little bit more cry to go up there. And you can hear that as well. And she actually, it's supernatural. She kind of almost creates these quite back vowels when she's doing this sound, which just makes it even harder.
VMAs! Make some noise for Doshi! I'm his queen, I'm his freak, I'm every woman he wants and needs. I'm his dream, I'm his drug, I'm every woman he wants, so what?
I'm his boss, I'm that bitch. I'm every woman he knows exists. I'm his main, I'm his side. I'm every woman that's in his mind. I'm his, he's mine. I'm his, he's mine. What you tryna do? Baby, lock in. We could get it in. You could bring a friend. Hoes so pressed when I step in the spot. I'm so possessive and upper echelon, rolling up in the shade. If you try to vibe with a mic.
I mean, that's talent. Not only is that move very, very hard, but also what wonderful vocals. And I love that Katy Perry has brought in Doechii to showcase such a fantastic artist, because this isn't her song, right? I just really like that. I like the team building women, bringing up women. So when we've got I'm not a rap teacher. I'm not going to go too much into the rap, but basically it's not really speaking on pitch. She's going da 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 da, a little bit of air in their chest voice sound. But I don't know her spoken voice, so I'm not really too sure what her spoken sounds like.
You could bring a friend. Hoes so pressed when I step in the spot. I'm so possessive and upper echelon, rolling up in the shade. If you try to vibe with a mic, catch a fade. I be so aggressive and narcissistic. You know I'ma slide on a hoe about a big Katy, we good.
I'm so sorry. Just like, they've got this like moment between two women. And of course, they then had to cut to the husband and his reaction.
Where's all my California girls at? Should we take them? Let's go! I know a place. Sing it! Warm, wet and wild. There must be something in the water. You can travel the world, but never comes close to the golden coast. Once you're funny with the haze, you'll be falling in love. Gossip boys and girls.
Very much. I mean, there's a fall in love. So it seems to be what she's doing here. She's flipping into the falsetto sound before she's going back down into the chest voice quality. Let's just go, because this is I knew a place. So she's up on the A4, which is only a little bit higher than she was singing before. But I'm not saying like poo poo whatever. It's just that this is like going to be really, really, sitting well in Katy Perry's vocal range. This isn't going to be like a big ask for her to sing. And also it's a song that she's known for a very long time. And when you know songs for a really, really, really long time, they just go into your muscles. So you could sing. She could probably sing this with a head cold, yeah? So we've got this I knew a place, thicker vocal fold action, very like no air in the sound whatsoever. Glottal onset. It's going to help you get into that sound.
Wet and wild, there must be something in the water. You can travel the world, but never comes close to the golden coast. Once you're funny with the haze, you'll be falling in love. Gossip boys and girls were unforgettable.
So we go, if you're going to be singing that song, I want you to do the with that glottal onset to get you into that chest voice sound to access that part of your vocal range. But if you want to learn more about how to access your chest voice and how to find that part of your range, then check out the link in the description below for my 5-day challenge to find your chest voice. But it's there for you, completely free. I'd love to see you there. Let's keep watching Katy Perry. California girls are undeniable. I've got a chest voice sound there in that really comfortable part of Katy's range. So we're not asking too much of the voice there. It sounded like she was just a little bit strained in there, but honestly, like this is the most amazing performance. I'm just like, so we got without any makeup on. We're in this falsetto sound. Vocal folds are stiff. When I tell the punchline wrong. So when we've got when I tell the punchline wrong, we need to cry into that and allow the vocal folds to thicken up. You can use a little bit when I tell the punchline wrong. You can add a little bit of twang in there in order to bring those vocal folds together. But I definitely think that this isn't super twangy. And she's allowing the voice to kind of flip up where it wants to go in that upper part of the range. Let's just watch that again. We can dance until we die. We can dance until we die. So for some people, this might actually be really high in their range because you're listening to her singing that and you're like, oh yeah, that sounds like super easy, like whatever. And then you're like, oh my God, we're up on the B flat. The B flat 4, which is right at the top of that chest voice register. So don't be discouraged if you have to, what is going on with my hair? Don't be discouraged if you have to take the pitch down a little bit in this song. We can dance, as I say, chest voice sound.
We can dance until we die. You and I will be young forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and drown in my love, babe. Heart in the sky. When you look at me, just one touch. So baby, I believe. So take a chance and drown in my love, babe. How did you see in my future dreams? Be your teenage dreams tonight.
I feel like her voice is like becoming even darker, right? But let me know down in the comments if you want like a then and now look at Katy Perry's vocals, because I'm almost feeling like I want to do one. You against the B flat 4. I'ma get your heart racing. Oh God, it's up on the D5. So this is very much like, this is now where you're going to need to work on your voice and need to work on your chest voice. You're going to need to cry, heart racing in my skin tight jeans. Thicker vocal fold further up in the range. A little bit of twang going on there. And for me, this is twang because twang is a tightening of the area above the larynx. We've got this tightening going, heart racing in my skin tight jeans. And it's really about not taking loads of weight into that upper part of the vocal register. But we know that Katy is an absolutely amazing singer, and that is actually technically incredibly difficult. So that is why I actually have that as one of the courses available in the Vocal Academy, because we really need to learn about the balancing of the breath flow along with the vocal fold, and especially allowing it to thin as we go higher in the range. So we hear the same the whole time. So she goes, I wanna try you on. Again, that's that thick vocal fold flipping into the falsetto. My attention. So we're up on the B4. Now that is right at the edge of the chest voice register for most people. And forgive me if I'm repeating myself. There's so many different songs going on here. And I'm trying to, because the VMAs just came out tomorrow, I'm recording these snippets. You might realize that it looks different now to the beginning of the video. I'm recording these analyses between my teaching day today because I don't usually film today, but I just had to do it. I had to do it to get it out for you. So when we go, I kissed a girl, we're not there yet. We're not there at the chorus yet. So we're on the E flat around the middle C. So this is actually quite good for the chest voice. I da a drink in hand. And that's challenging to walk and keep that stability. But we know that Katy is the most amazing performer and very, very, very highly skilled. So making sure that we're not pushing too much air, keeping the volume really low is one way. And also feeling like it's almost feeling like we're suffocating. Because we're not letting any air out. So when she went, it felt so wrong, it felt so right. Let's just watch that again. So it's when she's going into that, it felt so wrong, it felt so right. You know, you can hear that she's changed the melody, and that's just absolutely perfect. Because we don't always need to sing the whole melody. We can change it to fit our voices. And I love that she did that rather than going, it felt so wrong, it felt so right. We don't know why she's not doing that today. But, you know, she's flipping a lot into the falsetto sound when she's going higher up in the range. So that's maybe just telling me she could have a little bit of a cold, some allergies. Maybe she's recovering from a cold. Could be so many different things. So we're not going to judge it, but she's working her way around the sound.
Plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again. Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in. Do you ever feel already buried deep? 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing. Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show a firework. Make a bow as the shadow across the sky.
Whoa. Just, do you ever feel? I need to double check the key of that song because I'm so confused. I feel like it's a little bit, I feel like it's lower, but I sort of almost don't feel like it's lower. Definitely in the same key, but this is so interesting when someone gets older that the voice gets a little bit darker. It sounds like it's a slightly lowered larynx position as well, but I mean, I was like, maybe she's got a cold, and then she's like, baby, you're a firework. I mean, fucking hell, she's the most amazing singer. So when she's going out, baby, you're a firework, you can really sense these wide open vowels because we need those when we're going up higher in the belt, and you're seeing more tongue tension going on. Let's just listen back to this. And this, you ever feel, you notice that she's got the microphone really, really close to her mouth. Don't overdo that with these really
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep? 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing. Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show a firework. Make a bow as the shadow across the sky. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon,
So when she's going to the boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, 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 she's in this chest voice quality, in that higher part of the range. Boom, up on the C5 up there. Boom, boom, boom. Now that B is going to help to create a bit of back pressure so that you can reach those notes in that upper part of the range. But we really need to be thinking, she's got lots of cry in there. She lifted up her neck. You don't have to do that, but it is actually a way that you can stay in that chest voice quality with a little bit more ease. Okay, it's so interesting, isn't it? Like seeing her development of him. Yeah. For life, yeah. For life, yeah. also noticed as well that most of her songs were in relatively similar keys and sitting around the same sort of place in her voice. Because we have a part of our voices that always sounds the best. And most singers tend to stay within those particular range of notes or in that one key because they like singing in it and it suits their voice the best. So don't feel like when you're writing your own music that you have to change the wheel and change all these chords every single time. You know, a lot of the time it's in the melody and it's not really like the interest is not necessarily produced by using crazy amounts of different chords. Oh, it's so lovely to see Katy Perry out there on stage again. I'm so glad to see that she's back performing. I have to listen to some of her new music actually because I haven't heard any of it. But let me know down in the comments if you have and what your favorite new live performance of hers is, because this is my kind. I must say I'm an old school Katy Perry fan, so I'm gonna have to come into 2024 with her, I feel, and listen to some of this amazing music that she's putting out. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button because it really does help me. I teach singing all day, every day, Monday to Friday anyway. It's my full-time job and it really does help me to carve out more of my working week to spend more time with you here on YouTube because like I fucking love this stuff. And if you want to learn how to sing and you want to gain more stability and control in your voice and you're interested in having lessons with me, then check out the link in the description below because my Vocal Academy is my online singing school and we are currently accepting new students. So I would love to see you in the academy so you can get some feedback on your singing from me as well as bi-weekly live masterclasses, and we have like a whole library of singing lessons waiting for you to come and do them to improve your vocal technique. Check out some more Katy Perry up here and I'll see you around here next time. Happy singing, ka kite anō.